What's up, guys? So today we got the Cadillac behind me and it's getting some work. Mods, finally. So got a box over here, some injectors, new belt, new pulley, and we are going with 2.5. That's right, didn't take long, but we're making some upgrades. New idler, and got this all from the guys over at DMS. So let's pop the hood and start unbolting everything. Alright, so as you guys know, my car is basically stock. It's just got a air intake, fresh plugs, wires, cap back delete, so just straight pipe, no muffler. Just got it lowered on the iBot coupe springs. Just kind of nicely tucks the wheel into the gap there, makes it level. And at first I didn't quite notice the difference until we got a nice stock CTS-V right here. That is for sale. It's auto though, but I notice the difference now with the two cars sort of side by side. It's quite nice. So while I let this thing cool down, I'm gonna start taking off the plastics. I gotta take off the strut brace. Because apparently, in order to do the mods for today, we have our lovely new idler pulley. We have the GRIP-TEC 2.45 pulley, FIC 1000 cc injectors, and a new belt to go with it. So I watched a couple of videos on this. You need to pretty much lift the supercharger up to get enough clearance to get the snout off. With that, I do have the new isolator as well, because I'm pretty sure this one hasn't been upgraded, and so has the original isolator, so I want to take care of that. And then Monday we're going to go, hopefully, Champion Motors and see if we can squeeze in a quick dyno tune and get it dialed in. I know with this setup right now, it will generate a lot more heat, so this will heat soak, especially because I'm on stock manifold. I do plan on getting long tubes for this eventually with this year, so that will help drastically with the heat as well as timing. So can't get aggressive on the timing here and get after it, which I don't really want right now anyway, but we'll do that, and eventually have to upgrade the auxiliary pumps to keep this thing cool, not heat soak as bad as it does from factory. So let's start taking some stuff apart and get after it. Just got the air intake off, just disconnected breather lines, vacuum line or brake booster line, the solenoid. Down here as well, just gonna loosen up the belt, get that off one shot. Unbolt the throttle body, and then we'll start getting access to the snout bolts, but I believe I gotta take more off before I can get that forward, and it is siliconed on there really well. I remember from doing the gray truck, when we went to take that one off, it took quite a bit of force. But let's get the belt off and that stuff. Disconnect the lid, undo the brace, get that up, because I believe I got to unbolt the supercharger, lift it up enough so we have clearance to actually pull the snout off. I'm not trying to take the whole supercharger out. So let's get that done. So just kind of taking a look at things right now. So another thing I do want to get is a catch can. So in here is pretty clean. There is some oil back there, very minor, which would be normal. The back of the throttle body itself, keep in mind this is also pretty hot. It's got some oil. So another mod that I need to do, which I meant to do quite some time ago, I just keep forgetting. Order one, just got a catch can, and keep that from cooling up as well. So that's added to the list. But yeah, so got the brace off, and there are, I believe it's 6 bolts that hold the snout on. They are 10 mils, which is going to be a little hard to see. One guy there, another guy right there, and then 2 but on the bottom underneath, and then there's this one that is hiding right there, and they are a pain to get to. But if you unbolt the entire supercharger and lift the whole thing up, it will allow you to pry it out as well. I think I have to move something else to kind of get this to clear, but as I go further along, it'll come to me. We'll figure it out. Okay, so got the supercharger lid off and just doing a quick inspection here. So as you can see, we do have some oil. Doesn't seem excessive, so a catch can will definitely fix that. I will clean this up just because I'm in here. Gasket, I wish I had ordered a replacement because this would be the perfect time to do so, but I will I'll take it out, clean it up, put it back for now. It is also showing its age, but in terms of the isolator, so generally you get some slop. So like I'm doing this, no movement. So there's some play. So yeah, this car's got 87,000 kilometers on it. I imagine none of this has been done. So that's probably why it's a good time to do this. I do plan later on, not anytime soon. I do want to cam this thing, nothing crazy. I'm not going for a big horsepower here, but just to give it a little bit more to complement everything else. So eventually I want to do long tubes, a cam, then I'll do a lower pulley, and that'll be it for this. It's going to need the clutch eventually soon too, so I'm getting prepared for that. Yeah, if this is around like 600 at the wheel, that's all I need out of this. It's still my daily, so I don't want anything crazy, but a little bit more fun, and eventually baby steps to get it there. So now I got to unbolt the snout, and then unbolt the supercharger itself to lift it up to get the snout out. So, as you can see, you didn't have to lift it up very high to get the snout off, and it does indeed have the stock isolator in there. So, set this guy up, which is very hot, and here's what we have. Fantastic. Well, there's no going back now. So, using a 3-jaw, when you get this bad boy off, no more stock, because boy, it took a lot. Once it cracks it loose, it comes right off, no problem. But yeah, it ain't going back to stock. So now get this guy somewhere down there, get the press, new pulley on, clean everything up, and then we will get some gasket, some silicone, slap this bitch back together. Alright, so got all the injectors out, which actually was a pain. They were really in there. Also, every O-ring stuck in the rails, just make sure you get those out. But yeah, going with these FIC fuel injector Clinic. These are the 850s, which fill about 1000 cc at OEM fuel pressure at 58. So this will be more than plenty for what I want to do right now and later on when I upgrade a little bit more. So decided to go with these. Save myself a couple bucks. I don't plan on making, you know, over 800 wheel horsepower with this one. So just gonna put some lubrication on the O-rings, put those in, get that ready, and then head on over to the press, put on the pulley. Gotta clean the gasket on the lid, put that back in, and then reassembly. So getting everything back together, superchargers on, injectors in, pulleys pressed on, new belt, and of course bolting back on the throttle body. You drop the very last bolt you have to connect everything to, and it's in the C down there. So I'm probably going to have to lift the car up to get one bolt out, bring it back down, and then try to get this thing a base tube. Fantastic. And here's where I bite my fingernails. E-Racing stock data. This is a no turning back now. And hopefully I got all my injector data correct. If not, I'd be really quick to shut this thing down if it goes wrong. That would not be good. Right complete. Let's close. Key off. Unplug. You. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Key back on. Clutch in. And here goes first fire up. I think she will live for another day. It's going to be lean, so I can't beat on it too much under hard load. Got to do some logs and drive around, just kind of see where it's at for fueling. But that is the install. So, we're going to see if we can get this thing dyno tuned very shortly. I know. I thought clutch. got back from the dyno. Car did 535 and 535 foot-pound of torque, so I'm actually really happy about that. It's going to need heat exchanger, long tube headers, cats, just kind of bring the temperatures down. But running great, feels strong, great daily driver. After this, I'm going to save up. I got to do some more work on the Trans Am, so really got to figure out what's going on in terms of the losing oil pressure before I hit on the dyno and things go really wrong real quick. So that's my goal this week, is to kind of work on that. See what's going on. I'm hoping to get on the track on Monday. We'll see. And just do some shakedown, just kind of do some vlogs. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. You guys didn't think I was gonna not end this video with at least 1 or 2 pulls.